Welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing? You guys inside here, blessed love, happy new year 2025. And we're gonna get straight into this, some more Drakesha drama. Kendrick Lamar don't even need to do nothing, bro. Just sit back, relax, and let people destroy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Mustard! Are you along here, bro? I hope you're paying attention, yeah? Because it's gonna be crazy. We got our boy Deleted, who's just dropped another video. I've done a few reactions to his videos in the past. I saw this one. I went, hey, I'm sick of Drake. And I was like, you know something? I'm sick of Drake too. But at the same time, he keeps giving us content for us to react to. So, while that being said, we're going to react. I just put up a reaction for Pusha T's, you know, that old track, Story of Adonis. And, you know, I kind of said a few things in that reaction. I'll put a link below. Put it timestamp it inside the video as well, so go check that out. I was having fun with the Drake stands and, you know, the crazy ones that be dropping me all kind of comments and stuff. I had to have a little thing to say, you know, but still, let's go. Deleted. I'm sick of Drake. I guess we all are, man. Let's roll, man.
I'm exhausted, man. Like, Drake's been moving so goofy lately, it's almost like he's in competition with himself, just to see how much worse he can make things.
Go Drakesha, go Drakesha, go Drakesha, yo, let's go, man, let's go, let's see you bust the dance, you know what I mean, the hotline bling. Tell me it wasn't Butts that made that track get so much streams, like for real.
It's almost like he's in competition with himself, just to see how much worse he can make things. I'm really getting sick of Drake. I'm tired of making these videos, but hey, you're feeding me the views and I'm loving it right now. It's like a hate or love relationship because every time I do a Drake video, I get hella views, hella subs. So I mean, it's a win-win, but I hate doing it.
It's a win-win for real, like you just said. Facts. And you know, I get a lot of views. I get a lot of people commenting below. I get to interact with all kind of different people from around the world who I've never spoken to. So, you know, I really enjoy the comments, you know, people be leaving below. It's a win-win. As much as we hate covering the BS that people be doing, we appreciate the content. You know what I'm saying?
Not gonna lie, it's getting kind of dry and boring. It's the same old. Just when you think that the cringe, the insecurity, and the manipulation can't get any deeper, here comes Drake with another chapter of nonsense that makes you wonder how someone at his level of success can still fumble the bag this hard. This time, LeBron James' name is being dragged into some foolishness. DJ Academics is still gurgling Drake's meat, looking pathetic. And
bruh, they messy for that. They messy for this. They are messy for this. This is Drake's way of trying to get back at LeBron by making his household up. You know, trying to put doubt into his wife's mind by suggesting hypothetical examples to compare what's going on with him and UMG. Man, I thought that was a bitch-ass move, bro. I'm not even going to joke, bro. You can't get no more pathetic than that. You just can't. You can't. And you defend that kind of behavior, man. You just as sad as him.
And a stylist by the name of Chris Griffith exposing DMs because he was about to get his cheeks snatched. Like, really, you heard that correctly. His cheeks were about to get clapped. It's insane. It's an insane story. And somehow Drake manages to be the dumbass in every part of this story. You think a man with decades in the game would know how to move better, but nah, he's out here proving us wrong.
I'm here for the suit, man. Let's go.
It's literally Drake's mission to outdo himself at this point. I mean, what is Chubbs doing? What is he doing for real? What kind of friend is this nigga? He gotta be just as corny as this nigga, because how you gonna let your homie crash out like this?
Look around you. Look at this. We created this.
Hey, we are really about to hit 60,000 subs, and we're only in the second week of 2025. It seems like we headed to 100K faster than I thought. With that being said, what are you doing?
Congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying? You've been putting out content, so you work hard for that. I got planes flying over me. It's gone now. Yeah, now work hard for that. And this is why I'm going to pause here and go make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to get to 30K. Every single one counts. Let's get back to the video. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate each and every one of you, man. Let's go.
And if you haven't subscribed, why are you still lurking? Stop being weird. Come over on the dark side. Come to the villain side, because we have fun.
Thanks, man. You still lurking if you ain't already subscribed, man. Come on now.
We be trolling. We talk big shit. We just have a good time.
Yep.
It's fun. Hey, I got new merch. I got the deleted merch.
Okay.
We got the official Be My Victim merch. It is up and live. And then we even got some beanies. What you mean?
hey.
So you guys can get all cozy and snuggly while I bully bums.
Let's go. Let's go. Bums, you know.
So it starts with Chris Griffith DMing Drake asking for help in a crazy situation. So Chris is a stylist and isn't just some random stylist either. He's not just some random sliding into Drake's DMs for clout. Back in 2017, Chris worked with Drake and OVO on designing merch and boxing gear for Javante Tank Davis's match. There's literal photo evidence of Chris standing next to Drake holding the custom boxing shorts he designed. This wasn't just a casual, hey, I met him once type of thing. They worked together directly. Chris reached out to Drake during his legal battle with NFL star Stephon Diggs. Chris alleged that Diggs made inappropriate advances towards him during a past collaboration. When Chris declined, Diggs allegedly sent people to attack him, and Chris survived what he described as a hit attempt. This is wild, bro. This is crazy. He really tried to press bruh so he can clap them cheeks. Allegedly.
Yo, that's wild. I'm not even gonna comment. That's wild. Oh shit. That's what's going on out here.
My bad. I keep painting a vivid
these
picture.
NFL people.
I'm
What's
pretty sure
poppin',
you
bro?
guys are cringing right now. Chris was seeking support from people with platforms, and since he had history with Drake, he figured Drake could amplify his story. Chris DM'd Drake asking for a simple favor, to post a video that would bring attention to his legal situation. Chris believed their past work relationship and friendship made this a fair request. However, instead of offering support or even politely declining, Drake hit Chris with a condescending dismissal, citing a code about not exposing people. This response didn't sit.
Did he just say a code about not exposing people? Nah, I didn't hear right. I didn't hear right. Lawsuit. Talking all kind of ish in your songs.
Well with Chris, especially since Drake has publicly filed lawsuits against UMG. Chris felt betrayed and decided to expose their DM exchange. Chris's decision to expose the DMs wasn't just about the Diggs situation. It was also about revealing Drake's hypocrisy and lack of loyalty. Chris had considered Drake a trusted ally in the industry due to their past collaborations, but Drake's refusal to even consider helping, paired with his dismissive attitude, pushed Chris to air out their whole conversation. Chris later stated that this was a lesson in being careful when working with idols, as they might not be who they seem. Alright, so after the DMs leak, everyone is furious because of how Drake slighted LeBron James, stating that he cheats on his wife. Drake doing what Drake does best, being messy and airing out business to where now it's ruining LeBron's squeaky clean image. And here is where academics meat warmers come in. Yeah, I said it, meat warmers. Doing what he does best.
Fucking Glazer, man. Glazer. Him and Mal need to just book a fucking room together and just, you know,
damage control. I was gonna say something sus, but I feel I'm trying to like not be that mean. Nah, he's gurgling his dick.
Yeah. Peter, no.
DJ Academics decided to defend Drake, claiming the DM was fake. His source? Well, Drake himself. Like Ack, you didn't even fact check. You just took Drake's word for it, and you wonder why your credibility stays on thin ice. Now, of course, Chris claps back. Chris wasn't letting Ack or Drake off the hook. He dropped the full convo, proving the DM was 100% real. Screen recording the entire thread. Now Academics is looking goofy, and Drake's cover-up attempt just backfired.
I was like, yo, is this real? Yeah, he said, no, I said, this is a fake, right? And he was like, yeah, the dude's a crash out. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of clout chasing, losing his mind. And he's doctoring shit up for the internet. Because he's trying to get on pages like yours. That's exactly what he said.
Doctrine, yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. Right?
It's like they try to fix a sinking ship by drilling more holes. Just dumb as hell. LeBron's name got dragged for no reason. He got his name thrown into some shit like an innocent bystander in a street fight. Got smacked for no reason.
No
Just
reason.
because he
Yep.
was dancing and not like us. Drake wanted to make a point about labels and didn't appreciate Chris claiming he was already a snitch because of the UMG lawsuit. But instead of sounding deep, he just came off as an insecure man. LeBron's out here focusing on his wife and
Bruv, not even bothering nobody, bruv. And you went and wrote that. Man, if I'm LeBron, next time I see him, we gotta talk. There gotta be some furniture moving around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we too grown for this. You know what I mean? This is like high school games. Grown men over 30 are playing. You know, there's no excuse or reason or justification for such bitch-assness of behavior, regardless from who it is. You know what I'm saying? There are just certain things you don't do, certain things you don't say, certain things you just keep to yourself. You know what I mean? And this is not it. I don't care what no one says. Like, you want to know why we say BBL Drizzy and Dre Keisha and all these kind of little memes and names? Because of actions like this. This is some... I really want to say something, but you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I'm going to have time to edit it. You know, so let me just... Let's roll!
his kids and his legacy, and Drake's using him as a scapegoat. This ain't it, man.
This ain't it.
This is not it. This is not the way to do it, bruh. And Academic's defense of Drake wasn't just wrong, it was embarrassing. I mean, are you surprised? This man built his whole brand on being the plug, but lately he's out here looking like a broken outlet.
Yep.
That's a bar. Y'all can use that. Say Deleted sent you. The plug with a broken outlet. If you're gonna back Drake, at least make sure you're not out here fumbling the bag in 4K, because we vividly see you, bruh. We see you. All your claims about Drake are now questionable and lack credibility.
Deleted.
We always
Get
had
him.
a feeling though, but now you've basically confirmed it. Every claim you made about Kendrick Lamar is now exposed as false because you were
Facts.
so quick to lie for Drake without even confirming the
Fact checked it,
facts.
nothing.
We already suspected this, but you just validated it.
Chris,
Yo,
it's a big act in the building, man. How are you doing?
what's up, Slim? How you feel?
I'm doing good. Okay. So
Don't listen, Holmes. Don't let them lie to you like that. You a credible source. You the heartbeat to the industry. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
Your whole brand is built on credibility. You
No,
gotta
no,
tell
he
the
ain't
truth.
credible
You gotta
for
deliver
shit.
the truth. So when Holmes get in a bind and he lean on you to deliver a lie, you put everything in skepticism. I'm an advocate for the boy the same way you an advocate for the boy, and long standing. You see what I'm saying?
okay.
We got real history in me and Holmes.
Chris straight up told Academics, bruh, Drake is using you.
Yeah,
and
bruh,
honestly,
facts.
he's not wrong. Drake's out
Facts.
here treating people like pawns
I've
in
yet
his
to
chess
see
game.
him go on Academics channel. You know what I'm saying? Yet to show up. And the few times I saw Drake in the same live as act in the past, he was sunning him, talking down to him like he was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Like my youth. He's my youth. You know what I'm saying? Like you talk to your son. And even then you don't talk to your child like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
And niggas like Academics are too blinded by Drake's pelvis to see it. Sad and pathetic. Now let me keep it lit. I'm gonna keep it lit. You know, I like to tell you how I feel about the situation. What Chris did by leaking those DMs is straight up bitch made. Dude didn't get his way, couldn't use his so-called friend to air out his dirty laundry. So he decided to pull the ultimate snake move and leak private convos.
Yep.
At the end of the day, that's foul. That's disloyal.
foul. Yep,
And
yeah,
I'm gonna have to hold him accountable for that. Because
Mm-hmm.
real talk, if I'm chopping it up with my homies, talking my shit, I'd expect them to keep that locked down. And if I'm in the wrong, they'll correct me privately.
Yeah.
And it stays between us. Loyalty is non-negotiable. Leaking convos because you're in your feelings, nah, that's weak as fuck, bruh. Now let's be fair here. We gotta be real. Drake and LeBron are clearly at odds. They're at odds. So if Drake was venting to one of his
I like that
friends,
deleted
that's
kept
his
it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? As much as Drake's been exposed there like a bitch ass, you know what I'm saying? Still, you don't be leaking conversations between you and somebody, regardless of what you guys had. You know what I'm saying? And leaking text messages, videos, conversations, that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't. It ain't about it. Yeah. But then at the same time here, you know, you're leaking something with somebody who's under serious fire. So boy, you just added even more smoke to the mist. Yeah. What is that, Chris? We don't want no more another XX, you know what I'm saying? Or nothing like that. Just saying, like. Careful out there, man. Man, shit. Right now, bro, I'm telling you, Drake Keisha needs to go find a little island somewhere in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and just stay there for a few years. Don't even show his face, cause where you going? I'd like to see him check LeBron. That'd be funny.
Business.
That'd be
Y'all really
funny.
gonna sit here and try to act like y'all never talk shit about your op with your friend? But here's where Drake stays on some clownery shit. This dude keeps trusting the wrong people. My nigga, how many times do you have to get burned to realize not everyone you break bread with is loyal? You can't just talk shit in a DM, Drake. You can't. You're Drake. You can't just talk shit in a DM and not have the slightest idea that every
come
fake
back.
homie is plotting their next move to expose you. Again, let's keep it lit. Drake had every right to stay out of Chris's drama. It had nothing to do with him. And the man's already juggling enough plates that are about to crash at any moment. Honestly, they already crashed. No one looks at Drake the same. They don't. No one fucks with Drake like that. So why would Drake dive into someone else's chaos when his own reputation is hanging by a thread? Chris leaking
Facts,
those
though, that's true.
DMs just shows Drake was smart to stay out of it in the first place. Cause honestly, Chris's mess wasn't worth the added stress. However, Drake not keeping his game tight and still moving like an egotistical nerd ended up landing him in more trouble after all. I mean, karma could be a bitch sometimes, a big bitch with a wide back. And
Oi.
Chris is reaching
Now,
for
when
real.
she comes,
Listen,
though,
I'm gonna say this again.
When
Chris
she comes, she don't care about race. She don't care about gender. She don't give a fuck about who you is, the stats, money, fame, and karma comes. Bruh, not even a prayer to the Almighty is helping you. Because more chances karma got the Almighty right there at the side, ready. Stop playing around, bro.
is reaching. Trying to compare actual dudes who packed you out to Drake's corporate lawsuit, that's a wild reach. You weren't making a point, you were just trying to get under Drake's skin. Those two things don't even live in the same universe. And on top of that, you're asking this man to straight up incriminate people on your behalf over a situation that has nothing to do with him. Like, how does that even make sense to anybody? That's crazy shit. You're dragging someone into mess they didn't sign up for, and you're expecting them to take the fall or catch the heat for your problems. That's out of pocket. And one more nod for the Drake lasers, because after this, I'm gonna light his ass up too, because he's a dumbass. Pause. I feel like I had to say pause because I said light his ass up.
He's giving this for the Glazers right now, you know. So at least they got something they could. Yeah, man. Well, you're right, deleted. Yeah.
I'm trying to remain unbiased and look
I
at
might
it.
have to start doing my videos like that, you know. Start giving the Glazers something to be like, yeah, tell them, I'm a savior. Almighty. Yeah, get the f out of here, bro.
Through different lenses. But I have to admit, that LeBron bar could honestly just have been an example, a brand-to-brand comparison. Or, if we're keeping it real, maybe Chris knows about the cheating because he was there. That's his friend group, hanging with them while it all went down. The way Drake worded it, it's like he was just casually talking, assuming Chris already knew the vibes. Here's how I see it. Either Drake was throwing out a hypothetical, or he was making convo with someone he felt was already in the loop. Point blank, I don't think Drake ever intended for the world to see that message. He probably thought he was venting to someone who wouldn't spill shit, but clearly he miscalculated because he's a nerd. He does nerd ass shit. Whatever though, they both some punk ass marks. First off, Drake, you need to stop gossiping about LeBron. Just because you're in your feelings, bringing up LeBron's wife, it's weird as hell, man. Especially with Drake's creepy obsession with other people's wives. Go get a hobby, man. Or go get your own wife. You the only nigga I ever heard of having 42 engagement rings bought for 42 different women, and you made a necklace out of it to remind you of them.
That's a joke, right? 42 engagement rings, bro. Let's continue.
Who the fuck ever wanted to marry 42 different people? Who considered that? Who has ever considered 42? That's crazy. And you actually bought the ring, so you were serious. And whatever changed your mind, you kept it as a trophy. That's fucking strange. That's fucking weird. It's weird. Chris is just as much of a clown.
So what are you trying to say? Is this how he lures women into the promise that, obviously with NDAs, yeah, that he's going to marry them? And then when he gets rid of them, he takes back his ring and trophy. Had you. dumped you, moving on. So is this even more of a little insight to what's been really happening? It makes me wonder. That opens a can of worms right now. I didn't know that. 42 engagement rings. I want to know who them 42 people were. All I'm thinking is PDF files right now, but you know, I want to know. I want to know. I'm sure you want to know. If you guys know, do me a favor. Let me know. I want to be in on some of the gossip too. Shit, I feel like, you know, the outside person to an inside joke. I want to know too.
For leaking these DMs. It doesn't help the world, doesn't bring any value, just serves his own petty entertainment and his own ego. The only people getting hurt in this mess are Savannah, Bronny, Bryce, and Zuri. This ain't hurting Drake. It's just another joke added to his name. And it's not hurting academics either. His credibility been in the trash for years. Drake and Ak have been taking L's left and right. This DM is like a scratch on a car that's already totaled. It's not making a difference. But Chris, you're out here exposing private
so
convos.
this is what I'm saying. It was Chris who exposed the first convo because Drake didn't leak his stuff. But then in that whole convo, this came up. You know, I was under the suspicion that this was sent somewhere else. He had a conversation with somebody else, but it was the same dude. Yeah. No, this is messy. Yeah, this is messy. That the first dude, if all this was from that one convo, that same person, like this is what he's saying now. You know, this guy's wrong. Yeah, even if you're gonna show and want to leak, you shouldn't be leaking message full stop, end up. And if you were gonna do it, you should have leaked that message. When you bringing somebody else into it, should have stopped, cut it out, not post that. You know what I mean? That has don't know. Now you bring in, come on, man.
And dragging
Y'all
a man's
messy
family
together,
into the dirt, all because Drake didn't help you snitch online. That's some weak ass energy. And honestly, Chris isn't catching nearly enough backlash for this mess. He deserves all.
I didn't realize it was off of that same person's post. I thought it was two separate. You know what I mean? This is all the same now, fam. They both as corny as each other.
All the smoke for that lame ass move. Chris is just as ruthless and unconcerned about anyone else's pain, willing to exploit it for his own benefit. Sounds like another Drake to me. Makes sense because they were a part of the same friend group.
Yo, LeBron, I talked to enough whores in Canada. I've talked to enough people. Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on 2-mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host. And basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile.
Yo. At playing messy game right now, bro. He's always played messy games though, but this is beyond glazing. This ain't even gargling. This is choking on it.
Used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes.
LeBron needs who to supply him with what? We're talking about Yo. I don't even know why people even listen to this dude here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs, yeah.
If I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No.
Now here goes academics yelling and screaming, making everything worse for both Drake and LeBron. He's making it worse for Drake because he's essentially being labeled as a sex trafficker, dragging his name into deeper controversy. And LeBron James because he's stirring the pot and spreading rumors about possible infidelities, putting his marriage and character on the line in the process. Academics should be ashamed of himself. Tearing down his own credibility as a man just to defend Drake is not only sick, but downright weird. Sacrificing any remaining respect he has for clout and gossip shows a lack of maturity and self-awareness. It's embarrassing for someone in his position to act so reckless.
And he ain't even getting paid. A man choking and gargling and all of this, you know what I'm saying, and not even getting paid. Now you could tell the whole OV Ho camp don't have no respect for Ak. And he'd be doing this for what? To what ends? You know what I'm saying? It lets me wonder, like, you really a plant sent here to just certain things regardless of how you may really feel.
Ak is for real scum of the earth, and whoever backs this type of behavior, it just reveals who you are. Can't believe he's this upset because LeBron supported Kendrick. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings, bro. That's weird. LeBron doesn't have loyalty to his own damn teammates. When he's team switching all these years for a championship, why the fuck would you think he's loyal to you if you're not a part of his actual family or his day one friend group? You guys are weird. I also see people saying there's a possibility that academics is sabotaging Drake fake on purpose and posing as a super fan, and I disagree on that. That is not what's going on.
That's
From
just dumb.
Academics' sleazeball track record, from the wars in Chirac to his obsession and man crush he had on 6ix9ine, this is just Academics being Academics. He's just a glazer. He's a meat warmer. Don't give him that much credit. He's not calculated like that. And he's always been like this about everything he believes in. But yeah, the whole situation is crazy, but I will say this. I will say this, and you know I'm not the one to talk about rumors if there's no facts to it, so I'm not saying this is facts, but it's been a long time where there was a rumor going around that LeBron James had a secret family in Miami, and that's why he moved from Miami, and Savannah knew about it, and she was okay with it. There's even posts on Reddit that still speaks on this. Here's a screenshot, for instance. It says, a certain Laker be telling all of LeBron James' business. He said in the middle of a conversation of people, y'all know LeBron has another family. My mouth dropped. That Laker team got secrets on one another. When Russell said it's deeper than basketball, he wasn't lying. They claim his wife knows, but won't be leaving. Money too long. This Laker who be spilling LeBron's tea has been exposed before. He paid me $60,000 to hush up about it. I signed the NDA. I'll honor that, but his time is coming. He messed over someone who controlled his IG page for him. Now, I've heard that rumor. I've been hearing this rumor for years. I heard this rumor, I want to say, for at least since what?
I'm just hearing the tea now. You know what I'm saying? I'm over in the UK. Now, I don't really follow stuff like this to hear this, but okay, you know, well, if the family ain't saying nothing, the wife ain't leaving the money, why the is anybody business? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like
2016, 2017, I heard that LeBron had a secret family. It went under the radar because, I mean, no one proved it. And I'm almost certain they're going to try to bring this all back up. That's what it seems like they're trying to paint right now. They're trying to paint an image so they can hit them with a bam, I told you so. And regardless, that shouldn't change anyone's perception on LeBron James, what he did when he was younger. As long as Savannah's okay with it and was able to put that aside and raise their family,
none of our business.
Grow past this, everybody needs to do the same thing. I only bring it up here because it's already been a rumor. If you didn't know about it, then you didn't know about it. But this was a rumor going around a long time, and then it just kind of died. I know now. And honestly, Academics knows that, and I know what they're getting ready to do. I'm calling it out right now. They're stirring the pot right now, and they're cooking this information up, and they're gonna serve you this big ass plate of drama of, oh, he has another family. I know. I'm reading you, Academics. I know what you're about to do. So I'm throwing salt onto your game.
Facts. Deleted, man. Let me make sure it's all. Yeah. Nah, man. We tired of this. We tired. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you next week there's going to be something else he does. I think this is what he's doing. He don't care. The whole camp does not care the attention they get once it's at some kind of attention. You know what I'm saying? It can be negative, positive. They don't give a damn. At least we're on people's minds. And I think at some point we're going to have to maybe... Nah, I ain't stopping. I'm reacting. You're giving me content, bro. You know what I mean? I'm getting subscribers. I'm getting people liking, commenting below because of your content. Other reactors here putting out content for me to react to. So, yeah, continue the drama while we sit back and laugh. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Take care. Be safe. Stay blessed. Wagwan, people. All love.